Toy Fair is back for 2023. I'm Myung John. Let's explore together.
Hi, I'm David from Bandai Namco Toys and Collectibles America, and I'm going to show you all of the good things we have about Gundam at Toy Fair 2023. So as you can see, we had the Gundam Ariel statue, and so we might as well start off with the Gundam Witch from Mercury model kits. Here you can see an array of all of our high grades, plus one full mechanic 1/100 scale. What I really love about Witch from Mercury is that it has, our first female protagonist pilot, and I think the mobile suits really reflect that. We have a more angular, more slim-waisted mobile suit, and I think for a war machine, I think that's really smart because it's less for you to get shot and stabbed at. I think like the sleek, almost like a sports car hot rod look, the kind of aesthetic that really flows through the entire anime is really great. And Ariel as the kind of hero mobile suit, it's a great combination of a classic mobile suit with the yellow, red, and blue, but it kind of modernizes it, and you can see Suletta as the main character really just encapsulates what this show's all about. So we're really excited for Witch from Mercury, and Season 2 should be coming soon. So this case is going to be the mobile suits based off of our newest entry into the anime, the Gundam Build Metaverse. This is going to be part of the Gundam Metaverse project, which is going to launch on October 6th. If you go to GundamMetaverse.com, you can sign up for it. The eventual goal for this is to be a really immersive experience for Gundam fans. It's somewhere you'll be able to share your Gundam creation, share your tips on your painting, on how you create your Gundam, things that you think the Gundam community would love to see. Eventually, we would love to hold events in the Gundam Metaverse. You can come and see our GBWC, watch the judging, and watch the contestants live. You'll be able to click on their models, learn more about the builders, learn more about the models, learn more about the shows, the anime. It's going to be a really great project. So if you go to GundamMetaverse.com, you can sign up. It's going to launch on October 6th, and these are the hero ones. The next case is some of our Evergreen model kits from BuildFighters. You can see we have a number of different high grades. High grades are most prevalent of our model kits. They're 1/144 scale. This is just a really nice kind of collection of different ones. We have one master grade in the very far back, but everything else in this case are high grades. These kits range from the mid-teens to like the mid-20s, depending on the complexity and the size of the model kits. Depending on your build level, these should take you between 30 minutes and like 2 hours. If you're a pro, 30-minute mark. If you're someone like me who's a little more, takes their time, likes to use it as like a mental health thing, about 2 hours. It's great. You kind of sit down, you watch a TV show, and you take your time building it. But high grades are just such a great kit, and they're such a perfect size to army builds. The beauty of the Gundam model kits, especially now, is they don't require any paint, no glue. So they're all snapped together model kits. You don't even need tools. You can get nippers if you want to have like a real clean line. You can get files if you want to like file them down to make them real pretty. But you really can take them out of the box and you can put the model kit together. It'll come out, it'll look just like it is on the box. There are some really talented people that'll go through and they'll like paint them and weather them and give them battle damage and scarring, but it's not necessary. So this is my favorite case in all of our booth. And this really goes to show you the different grades of our model kits. And so everything in here is a model kit. So we start at the bottom at the SD. These are about $10. This will take you roughly like 30 to 45 minutes to put together. Again, it varies depending on your skill level. Next up are entry grades. These are meant to be kind of like your first build. You can get it like Target, Walmart, your mass retailers. They're about $10 to $15 depending on the model kit. These will take about 20, 25 minutes. These are very easy. If you're a big model builder, you give these to like your nephews, your kids, your grandkids, your friends' kids to try to get them into the hobby. Next up are your high grades that we talked about. They range in like the mid-teens to the low 20s, depending on the mobile suit. These are kind of like the most prevalent as far as diversity of the mobile suits. There's more of these than any other mobile suits. Right behind it is the real grades, which are very popular because you can see they size perfectly with the high grades. And so the real grades are the size of a high grade, but they have the complexity of the master grades, which you'll see behind them. So people like them because their articulation, their modeling, everything is of the master grade, but it's at the high grade size, so they'll scale well with your other mobile suits that you have in the high grade category. Behind the real grade is going to be your master grade. Master grade is kind of most modelers, that's kind of like where their bread and butter is, just because while perfect grade is the best of the model kits as far as articulation and everything involved, but there are only so many perfect grades just because it is such a small category. There are more master grades. And then of course perfect grades are like the pinnacle of mobile suits, of Gundam, of Gunpla, the RX-78, the PG Unleashed. Adam Savage built it on his tested YouTube channel. It's got like almost 4 million views. This thing is just beautiful. The engineering on it, if you watch Adam Savage's video, he just geeks out about just like the engineering, because that's one of the beautiful things about Gunpla is the engineering involved as far as, like the processing. Bandai has patented technology to where they can actually mold injection 4 colors onto one sprue at the same time. It's incredible, and it gives you these dynamic colors. They can actually put articulation into the molded sprue. It's so great. And then the very far back, we have our mega size, which is a great, impressive look. It doesn't have the complexity of a perfect grade, but it's got great size and stature, and you can really panel line it to make it look really impressive and really cool. But mega size, there's only a handful of mobile suits and Gundams that have been given the mega size treatment. So these are our Gundam Universe figures. These are action figures, not model kits. These are made by Tamashii Nations. They're $25 for the standard ones. We do have 1 or 2 that are much larger that are $40. These are sold at places like Walmart, Target. You can get them on Amazon. Specialty retailers, of course, will sell them as well. These are great for people who don't want to build a model kit or don't have time to build a model kit, who just want to have a Unicorn or an RX-78 or a Zaku or something just on their desk. Without having to take the time to build it. Also, if you want to try weathering, painting, something you're maybe not out of your comfort zone, and you don't want to spend, 4 hours or 5 hours building a model kit and then ruin it. For a $25 investment, you can try it out, but you can pop these right out of the box and you can just put them on your desk, you can put them on your shelf, and they look amazing. This line is already great. I think we're up to well over 25, almost 30 mobile suits that are already out. So it's a great line. It continues to grow and it continues to be a success. So over here, also from Tamashii Nations, we have the next step up, the robot spirits and the metal builds. In the back, you can see our Exia back there. That is a metal build. That is $240. That's kind of like your really, really high-end Gundams. The metal builds are famous for coming with just a ton of accessories. They're made of die-cast metal. Their articulation is just out of this world. You can see the poses they're in right now. Comes with the amazing stand. Next to it, it's going to be a metal robot spirits, which is kind of like the next level down from a metal build. They range in like the mid 100s to the high 100s. It's a little bit smaller, but still has some metal parts to it. Comes with a ton of accessories. That one's Wing Zero. It actually transforms. And then when you come down to the next level, you're going to come into our robot spirits. Those range from slightly under 100 to about like $80 or so. Those are going to give you some insane articulation. They're going to come with a ton of accessories. And what's really cool about the robot spirits is they have optional like accessory packs. Behind some of them, you'll have like the effect parts for like their booster engines, or their weapons have little laser effects or beam effects or particle effects. They're just a really cool, really robust line that does some really, really cool stuff. So Robot Spirits is kind of that really, really great transition from Gundam Universe to like a metal build line. We have our Gundam Converge. These are inexpensive mobile suits. Depending on which wave you're on, they're about $8 to $12 each. They're really fun to snap together, and you can really customize them. What a lot of people are doing is they're repainting them, they're battle damaging them, they're maybe taking an arm or two off, just to kind of give them some really fun character. And they're just a great way to showcase just a variety of mobile suits. And next to them is going to be your Gundam Artifacts. You can see there's some that are green, some that are beige color. So what you would do is paint them like you would a regular model kit. But these are for those people who want to really, really customize them, like have a Gundam army, but want to have their Gundam army that has like their own color scheme. They don't want like RX-78 from the anime. They want their Gundam from like David's army. This is David's Gundam army and they're defending Planet David or something like that. They come with a lot of extra pieces, so you can make them special. If you want like a beam cannon or you want like a bazooka, you can really decide like kind of what you want to have on that item. All right, so this is our mobile suit Nyandam project. It's what if Gundam was cats? I mean, why not? My favorite is, you can see on the top, it's the Gundam in the box, because anyone who has cats know that if it fits, it sits. This is from Mega House, one of our Bandai brands. They do this with a number of our animes. They do it with One Piece, they do it with Sailor Moon, they have done it with Naruto, and so Gundam is now getting the treatment, and you can see they're just adorable little tchotchkes you get. The beauty of what Mega House does is these are blind box items, but if you buy the box, you get the whole set. So there's currently 2 volumes out. If you just want that Char Cat, or if you just want, the Haro or something like that, you can always try your luck. But for someone like me, I just want to buy the box so I can get them all. You see the Char there and the Haro there, it's just adorable. The Haro's got a little tail in the back. They're just so cute. You got a Zaku. I mean, who doesn't want a Gundam cat? It's too cute.
It is. I like these.
Yeah, and so we do them for a number of anime. They've been very popular, so I'm assuming it will continue. All right, thanks for checking out everything we had from Gundam from Toy Fair 2023. If you want to learn more, make sure you're following us at Bandai Collect across all social channels. Unless you're on TikTok, then it's at Bandai Official. I was David from Bandai Namco Toys and Collectibles America, and I hope you have an amazing Toy Fair 2023.